Night City, welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there, welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along the way?
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say, but what about the highway?
As we head into the weekend.
I dreamed a dream of an endless sea, Arasaka at the helm. Today my dreams are nothing but mist, and I'm nothing but down.
You ever gonna stop singing?
Oh, that was the best performance of Corporate Wars I've ever seen!
You and your musicals.
Last-gen cyberware can damage your nervous system. Make sure you're in.
No, come on. What the hell you still hanging around for?
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get this tarot card first. Oh my god. Get this tarot card first. Oh my god. Where the hell does this tarot card go? What the frick? Oh, launch shows up. Okay.
What's this?
Let's do everything in the area before I... Oh, there's nothing I have to do. Okay. Alright, let's tell you. Oh wait, there's a gig. There's a gig. the hell?
V, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Taki Kinmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deets attached.
Okay. Is there an easier way in? There's shit in here. How do I get access? I guess it's not come out. Just gotta go come waiting. Okay. Hey, guns blazing.
I love this job!
Okay, maybe. So good this already. Oh, this. Oh, okay.
That's what it's all about. One less tiger in this town. Appreciate your problem-solving skills, V. Gig closed.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. What is in the area? Let's go to the other spots. Alright, let's go back here. Longer time. Where's my phone? Two minutes. Oh, fine. Okay.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before?
Yeah, Mom.
Got a good memory for faces. Here for a good time.
Need to talk to Punch and Judy. She in her den?
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming.
Yeah, I do.
Scare away any customers, and you're out.
Little face to have.
Chill.
Feast your eyes on this, huh? Tell me, baby, do I look as fine as I feel right now?
The hell?
Come on now. Don't be such a wet rag.
Come off it, Zoe. Man wants a woman with some class.
Yeah.
That's so.
This guy's
well,
not even
then
saying
you can
anything.
go home.
He didn't even, he's just looking. He didn't even say anything.
See her after
What the
that
hell?
again?
Nah, bitch goes to me.
These guys are dancing.
No mess, yeah.
Is there any music playing that is dancing? Weird.
Judy's embarrassing herself again. Hey, where are you going? Nothing to see back
Let
here.
it lie. Judy's friend.
Stop telling every Joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all? You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your guests.
Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
What the hell happened?
You just don't give up, do you? Got nothing more to...
Susie seems to know what...
You come all this...
What was that?
Everyone in the... And either...
Listen, need to talk to her.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat?
Need to find out who she was working for. That's it. Judy, you don't need to worry.
Fine. All right. Evelyn, SIG case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega Tower. Luxurious.
Thanks, Judy.
Wait. Just let me know how she's doing. Okay?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks. Thank you, V.
Judy's a good person.
A
Whoa.
doll. Why am I not surprised?
Alright, time for beer. غدوا على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين. CP77. الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. Okay, let's see. Wait, what? CP77. الذين هم يراءون للمصلين طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين. my voice is off. My voice is off. OBS is running, this is running. Okay, let's do it.
You're an engram and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
He's puffing some clouds, yeah.
Think I just woke up one day looking like this? This is real life, not no fairy tale. I'm a woman. That's sacrifice. It's hard work. Never easy.
You don't say. See? I've always... What are you staring at? Got something to say? Say it.
Heated exchange there with Judy.
How's this gonna follow up with your own sermon on responsibility for others? Go on, your high horse is waiting.
I'm just curious.
One thing I know about curiosity, won't get you shit unless you got the fists and the ass to back it up.
In a city tingling with desire, Watson. New episodes every Wednesday at 10. Only on WNS.
You know what happened to Evelyn Parker?
Why are you asking me? You talked to Judy about her already.
Sure, but you're the boss. You might know something more.
Evelyn jumped the Mox ship a long time ago. And anyone not a Mox is not my damn problem.
I'm guessing the club brings in a lot of biz.
Pisses its share of cost, too. Why, looking to invest?
Nah, I'm just admiring your operation.
We took over this place way back when. We get by.
Heard you give the work.
That's ancient history.
What was it? Something about a riot. Joy girl murdered by a tiger claw?
Not the first. Streets overflowed with raised fists. It's how the mocks got started. Can't help everyone in this city. Gotta take care of our own. Moxes come first.
Heated exchange it.
Gonna...
I'm just...
One thing I know...
Okay.
Forget Evelyn. Admit it. This is about Judy's virtues, isn't it?
Good shit, if I say so myself.
Nobody can hold a candle to Judy. She cuts virtues like they were diamonds.
Damn straight.
That's not bad. GP interest. Fool on the hill. Final turret. Pretty. Oh, yeah, something there.
Hello. The name is Hands. Mr. Hands. If you're looking for work in Pacifica, I'm the man to call.
I'm V. No, nice to meet you.
All right. How very nice to meet you. If you have business, you know my number.
The hell is that about? Mr. Hands, okay. Weirdo! Let's find this chick. Oh, but there's a gig along the way, you say? There's a side job here too, actually. Let's do this first. Yep! Ugh. Yep, 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 yep.
And I tell you, no! The Arasakas are no ordinary clan. They're not even human! Vampires, the lot! Their bodies, they never age! But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their corporation exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain undead. I tell you now, Saburo is not gone from our world. He rests undisturbed in the family crypt. He feasts on the blood of his servants, awaiting his body's rejuvenation to return once more. Mark my words!
Hey, I'm gonna play along.
Wouldn't be a total shocker. Said on TV, Arasaka's working on immortality tech.
A hollow lie to conceal their inhuman nature. Its source flows... with the help of techno-necromancers from Alpha Centauri. It was their tainted blood Saburo Arasaka drank to transform himself into this devil spawn.
Gary, you can't spill Arasaka's secrets. They gonna find you.
Let them! The seed has been sown. The truth shall sprout roots and lift us from the invaders' clutches.
Does he want a donation? Oh, not this time.
I recognize you. You come here often. Will you?
I'll do better than Homo.
You do good work. Use this to wake night.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth.
You're welcome, Gary.
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
This guy's a netrunner. Let me see if you can kill this mother effort. Shit's going pretty crazy right now.
Ready yourself, for they are coming.
Nothing to see here.
Turn a blind eye to their resistance. They have already won. You know why they had to make.
There's a lot of stuff here, but I don't gotta go through it now. Let's go here. Unavailable. Okay, so Russell Westbrook. Train. Oh, that's just for completed gigs. Okay, covered that shit. A lot of different apartments. That's pretty cool.
But you ran a discount yesterday. Half price on everything.
Way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
What if I miss this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
Someone's in a great mood.
Not every day a half-brain dead dude drags me around a cat house on a wild horde chase. So having a grand old time.
Arasaka and the Tiger Claws are in bed together. Go figure.
Every corp plays dirty, except the streets are more than that. They're filth. So the corps leave it to the gang, suits collars and gets soiled. Surprised?
No, I mean, if Evelyn wanted...
Should probably get better cyberware.
And to disappear, especially from Arasaka, she could have done better.
This whole situation's bent over, cheeks spread wide.
Think Judy's lying. Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
hold on. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity.
No. Well...
How's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'Cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
Whoa.
Makes perfect sense, that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
So how's this?
An algorithm pilots the doll's motor function. Memory dampers on the doll's behavioral chip block any recall of the session.
So there'll be no trace of the meeting.
Well, I could say yes, but that would strip it of mystery and suspense, wouldn't it? Once you're in there, you set the stakes.
You're saying it's not dangerous, but there's some risk involved.
No, I was just taking.
That is one way to put it. One thing is for sure, you never get what you would.
We do ray tracing all the way and all that shit.
You see someone is missing?
Oh yes, Square Big S is in the he is in the laundry.
I was on washing, but then you did the washing. I saw washing some other time, but then I was making a bed and I saw like a smudge on one of the smaller pillows. I was like, I have to wash this. I might as well wash because. But I scored him because I took off his cap and his chains.
Yeah.
He's not Big S anymore, so technically I'm washing scored a lot Big S. You wanna say hi to him? I'm gonna put him in the dryer.
Who?
Squirtle, because he's not Big S now.
Oh yeah, that's true. And I'll probably beat him up
What
if
the
I
heck?
see him
Oh
like
my
yesterday.
God. It's so rude. I don't know why you did that. That's so mean. That's why that's why his IQ is so low. You beat him up so much. His brain never fully developed, you know.
Expect.
Consider my interest piqued. How could you pop?
Clouds always knows. Your deepest desire, we find it. You'll have your needs fulfilled.
Looking for
Give me a moment. Evelyn's not available at this time.
Need to see her. It's important.
The algorithm knows best. Trust me, it will choose a doll that will thrill you. Our dolls can change their hair and eye color in real time to look just as you wish.
Dirty bitch.
Oh, I cleaned them. It's just lit. The dryer will take it.
Oh, okay.
Put it in the dryer.
I just want...
Please, no need... Jacket.
I'm sorry, did she finally say anything useful? Fuck the menu, let's ditch this waitress and take our special order to the chef, point blank.
Meaning?
Meaning you go in as a customer, keep a low profile. They want to keep their cards close, fine. We'll play our own game.
Man, this GPU's utilization is all the way up. What the fuck?
Jack in, please.
All right, let's do this.
This will be a live session. So events may take an If you feel unready to handle what comes next, Now.
Samurai.
And now, scanning your personal profile.
Who's Sky and Angel? Are you doing a matchmaking thing?
No, it's like
2 matches. Interesting.
Is that normal or?
it's like a
Who
dollhouse.
can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique
People go get
person
have
with
sex with like
unique
dolls.
tastes.
So this
So
is
who
what?
will it be?
It's like they jack in and they tell who they match with.
Oh, so you have to pick someone to have sex with?
I think an angel look.
I could-
Oh, Angel!
Now for the payment, and you'll
I'm
venture
heavy.
into the.
What? Jack out? Don't want to pay? What does that mean?
There you go.
Why was Keanu Reeves over there?
And the payments come through. The entire floor
I thought he was
is
a real
open to. Angel awaits you in booth
Like
6.
his character.
Disconnect, please.
He was.
So what happened?
He died.
It's not even a break.
Yeah.
Damn. You can't take
Is that it?
Nope.
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
You're gonna make love right now.
Gotta talk to her to find out the news, find out the info. Return on the settings. The graphics on time. Benchmark.
Ooh, after I'm gonna have like 2 visual. Actually, let me have a bite of this mochi so I can prepare myself to taste.
Should have it after you pray. You don't want stuff in your mouth.
That's true, you're right. Oh, it's getting hot.
Yeah.
We're gonna AC off.
77 is fine.
Really? I thought you don't want to get that hot.
I mean, it's better than 80. I don't want to get to 80, but it's like a 79. It's like pretty high.
It's going 78, 79. Sorry, 77, 78. Oh, you have ray tracing enabled? That's what looks so good.
Of course.
Oh, we went down to 64. What happened?
That's because I'm in the menu.
Damn, the difference is crazy.
Yeah, everything's on high.
Ultra,
Ultra,
high,
ultra,
high.
ultra, yeah, yeah.
someone else's preset?
Yeah, I'm just checking it out.
Try to lower the temperature?
Not only that, like some of the stuff you don't really need on unless you have like a 40 series.
What's 40 series?
Like a 4080.
Oh, okay. What's you? Hope with her lacy on.
Sure.
It's in Spanish. The language. You're like Spanish Steam or something.
Yeah. These things. games will come out 2023. That's pretty recent.
I would offer you a bite, but you don't like this one. Interesting.
Oh, streaming all this, whatever. How good is this video?
In Cyberpunk 2077 with little to no effect to the incredible visuals that the game offers by having this. In the video settings tab, there's not too much to cover in here. VSync, you need to make sure this is off. It's going to help out a lot with the input latency by having this off. You might get a bit of screen tearing if you're running on a lower refresh rate monitor, something like a 60 Hz, but I'd still say that's worth it. Maximum FPS, most people should be leaving this off. Windowed mode, usually I say run full screen for best input latency, but honestly, windowed borderless runs just as well. GPUs on with boost running too. If you have a much stronger GPU than you have a CPU, so you know you're running something like a 30 series GPU but an older CPU, then you want to run on with boost each other, and they're both 30 series GPU but an stronger GPU than you have a CPU, so you know you're running something like a 30 series much stronger GPU than you have a CPU, so you know you're running something like a 30 series GPU but an older CPU, then you want to run on CPU. If you have a much stronger GPU than you have a CPU, so you know you're running something like a 30 series GPU but an older CPU, then you want a quick preset. You can just leave this at whatever it's set at. As soon as we start changing things down here, it will change to custom automatically. If you're actually in game at the moment watching this video, you won't see the texture quality setting. You actually have to come all the way back to the main menu, as you can see here, then go to settings, and then you will see this. So
that's weird.
Finish your mochi donut? Wow, that was fast. I know. I had it earlier. I had the frosting. I knew it was going to be amazing. And that's really good.
So does work. Never disappoints.
Texture quality, you should be able to leave this on high, assuming you are running an 8 gig GPU or higher. This has no effect on FPS if you are running one of those kind of cards. If you're running a 4 gig or dare I say a 2 gig card, you're probably going to struggle to run the game anyway, but in those situations you're going to need to come down to either medium or low. This will heavily affect how textures the game will make the game a lot worse. So for most people, just leave this high and you'll be absolutely fine. Frame generation is not available for me because I don't have a 40 series card. I'm currently running a 3090. If you do have a 40 series card, then I would recommend going and watching some videos that talk about frame generation. There's a bunch of them on YouTube. This should really help with FPS if you can use it. But for me, it's grayed out, so I won't be giving any recommendations on it. We've then got a bunch of super resolution options between NVIDIA DLSS and AMD Fidelity FX super resolution. These all do a similar thing where they will actually lower the internal resolution of your game, which will give you a nice FPS boost, and then it essentially uses this super resolution AI technology to upscale the game to look as if you never lost the resolution in the first place without losing any FPS. So it's a really amazing bit of functionality we have in this game, and of the ones we have here, DLSS Super Resolution tends to be the best. My current recommendation for most people to start off with is pull this over to the quality setting. You don't want to go any lower than this because you do start to really degrade the quality. And then DLSS sharpness somewhere between 0.75 and 1. Some people might find 1 to look too sharp. I tend to like running around 0.8. I feel like it's a really good balance where I get some nice sharpness without everything looking a bit too crisp. NVIDIA DLAA, you can leave this off, and then resolution scaling options down here, we can leave all these off because we set up DLSS up here. In the basic section, field of view, I'd recommend you max because we set up DLSS up here. In the basic section, field of view, I'd recommend you max this out unless you have a real preference of a lower FOV in-game. The next 4 settings, film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and lens flare are all post-processing effects that will make the game look in a certain way. Depths of a lower FOV. Field of view, I'd recommend you max this out unless you have a real
Why was that on in the first place? I shouldn't have been on.
What?
Path tracing.
I thought you turned it on.
No, I never wanted to turn and keep it on. My GPU is not that good.
It's not that good.
you can
Great.
To put the path tracing on, you need a 3090 or 40 series.
Leave this off, and then resolution.
You can finish yours, it's fine.
Oh, this is so good. Thank you for getting this for me. This is one of the best donuts I've ever had, honestly. This is so good. Next time I go to Tullage over to, like, forget the chocolate ganache cake. I'm getting this.
Down here. Leave all these off because we set up DLSS up here. In the basic section, field of view, I'd recommend you max this out unless you have a real preference of a lower FOV in-game. The next 4 settings, film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and lens flare are all post-processing effects that will make the game look in a certain way. Film grain adds a load of the graininess. Chromatic blur, something that I like. For you can set blur in high, low, or off. Off being my preference. I don't like motion blur in games, especially when I'm running at a high refresh rate. Same. If you're running the game at sort of lower FPS, then having motion blur on, low or off. But it's like that, so I turn it off. Look in a certain way. Film grain, add preference of a lower FOV in game. The next 4 settings, film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and lens flare are all post-processing effects that will make the game look in a certain way. Film grain adds a load of the graininess as if it's like a TV show or something like that on it. I don't like that, so I turn it off. Chromatic aberration distorts the light around the edges of the screen. That's not something I personally like, so I turn that off. Depth of field makes distant objects look a lot more blurry, especially when you're aiming down sight. It does look a little bit realistic, but it's not something that I like in games because I like to have as much visibility as possible, so I turn that off. Lens flare, I like to leave on. I think the lens flares, the scattering lights and stuff, there's a lot of that in this game, all of the neon around that you're looking at, and it looks really, really nice, so I like to leave this on. These 4 are personal preference though, so try them out and see what you like. And speaking of personal preferences, I don't lower it and whatsoever. Contact shadows. These are specifically the shadows that an object casts on itself from a light source. So if you've got the sun beaming down, scaling down, rendered in Cyberpunk 2077, and therefore having them off does gain you sizable amounts of FPS, but it does make your game look a lot flatter than you would like. Personally, I like to leave these on because I can handle it, but if you do want to gain a couple of percent to a few percent FPS, faces. Next, we've got improved facial when you're in close conversation with them, effect on performance, and it really makes faces look a lot more realistic in terms of looking at them directly in front of you, and it has little to no effect on performance in any game that I've seen. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Always max this out in every single game that you play. Local shadow mesh quality will determine how accurate the shadow cast on a wall is in comparison to the geometry of the object that is cast in that shadow. So if an object has a load of kind of little jagged edges and you have this on high, it will accurately represent that in its shadow, whereas if you start turning this down, you might get some sort of smoother, rounded edges. Honestly, I don't see much difference turning this down to medium in terms of the visual quality, and you do gain a couple of percentage FPS by doing so, so that would be my recommendation for this setting. Then we've got local shadow quality, which to most people you can essentially just call the shadow setting. It is just going to determine how blurry or sharp the shadows are in the game as a whole. You've got high, medium, low, or off. Obviously, do not put this on off unless you are incredibly struggling for FPS, because it will just make the game look horrible. I tend to find that either medium or low, depending on where I am in the game, gives a really nice boost to FPS without looking too different from the high settings. So pick between low and medium. I'm going to go for medium because I've got a pretty beefy PC here. Yeah, pick between these two and see which one works best for you. Cascaded shadows range. Now, cascaded shadows are essentially shadows cast by the sun. When you're outside in the daylight, it's going to determine how far away the shadows are actually rendered in. As you start turning this down, objects really far away from you start losing all their shadows. It might seem like this is a good idea to turn down because they're really far away from you, so who cares? But it really does affect the game, even from sort of a subliminal thought as you're playing. You just notice these things aren't missing, and it makes the game look a bit horrid. So I would recommend you actually leave this on high. It has little to no effect on FPS, as I've said with a couple of other settings here, and yeah, you just keep those shadows rendered in at that far distance. Cascaded shadows resolution determines how good the quality of the sun shadows are in general across the game. I found that there is very little difference between medium and high unless you are literally sitting there still looking at a shadow in front of you. You just don't tend to notice it. But you do gain a nice little bit of FPS, so I'd recommend medium here. And then distant shadows resolution is sort of a combination of the two previous ones. So assuming we've got the cascaded shadows range high, which we do, then it's going to determine how those really far away shadows look in game. Interestingly, there isn't much to debate here. There's little to no FPS effect from turning from high to low, and it also looks like there's very little effect in terms of the actual resolution either. So it's a setting that doesn't seem to do too much. Therefore, I just leave it at high. On to volumetric fog, FPS hogs of all the settings we're going to go through today, unless you are running a real beast of a system, in which case you may be able to come to medium. Honestly, it's all to do with how loud that bottom FPS hogs of all the settings we're going to go through today, and I'm actually going to recommend you bring this all the way down to low for most people, unless you are running a real beast of a system, in which case you may be able to come to medium. Honestly, it's all to do with how loud that fog and sort of gas coming out of pipes and stuff as you're moving around the city looks. It doesn't look too much different going down even from ultra to low, once again, unless you're sitting there directly looking at it, and you are gaining a sizable amount of FPS from dropping this, so most people bring this all the way down to low. Volumetric cloud quality determines the quality of clouds in game, which in most scenarios doesn't do much, because you either can't see the clouds because you are inside a building, or even when you are outside, the clouds are blocked by everything around you anyway. So this is only going to have an effect in areas where you've got a bit more of the skybox available to see. I'd recommend you put this at high. It means that when you are in the scenarios where you can see the clouds, it's not really tanking your FPS like Ultra does, and it and have an effect when you are shooting bullets at your gun and it's rendering in like the little bullets. Green space reflections quality. In simple terms, this is how good do reflections look in Cyberpunk. And this is the biggest FPS affecting setting in the entire game as we go from the not ultra but psycho setting, which absolutely destroys your FPS. I'd recommend you don't bother doing this unless you are really caring about every single little bit of quality possible, down to the off setting where you have no reflections, but the game looks awful. You should never be doing that. So I would recommend here that you go for the medium setting. It's a real good striking of balance between good FPS and reasonably good reflections throughout. You never want to go lower than this because there are so many reflections in Cyberpunk being cast off of water on the floor, or just general glass surfaces, and it does make the game look awesome. So yeah, medium is a really good balance here for most people. Subsurface scattering quality has no effect on FPS from what I've seen, so I recommend you leave it on high. Ambient occlusion, in most games I recommend you turn down because it does have a solid effect on FPS. In this game though, haven't seen much effect whatsoever, and it does make the game look a lot better, so I'd recommend you leave this on high. Then color precision, another one that you can just leave on high. It just makes colors look better and has no effect on FPS. Mirror quality, it does affect FPS when you are using a mirror, when you're doing your character customization or when you're looking in a mirror or something. But in those scenarios, you don't care too much about crazy performance anyway, and you'd rather just make your character look better, so leave it on high. Level of detail is another setting that I would usually have recommended you turn down a little bit because it would have a solid amount of effect on FPS, but I don't see it having much effect at all in this game, so I'd recommend you leave it on high. And then finally, crowd density. This is the first setting we've gone through today which doesn't have much effect in terms of your GPU as much as it is affected by your CPU. This is going to determine how many NPCs you actually find walking around the game, which really plays into the immersiveness and the feel of Night City as you are walking around. If you have even slightly a good CPU, I'd recommend you leave this on high because it's going to make the game world feel so much more immersive. However, if you do struggle on the CPU front, you're running an older CPU, you can bring this down to medium or even low at the expense of the actual gameplay feel. So pick your poison and choose whichever crowd density makes sense for you. And the last option we've got down here is ray tracing, which a lot of people will look at and instantly say, nope, don't want to turn it on because it's going to kill my FPS. And it can do, but luckily they've given us a load of individual ray traced things that we can turn on and off, which is awesome. So let's go down the list here. Ray traced reflections. This will replace the screen space reflections that I mentioned up here, which can really tank your FPS. It will basically just replace this with ray traced reflections that do look a ton better. They look incredible, but they have a real big effect on FPS. Currently, I am leaving these off, and I'm going to play through the game a bit more at my new awesome FPS, and if I ever feel like I do need them, I am willing to turn them on. So this is sort of a personal preference thing. You are going to lose a solid amount of FPS, maybe like, 20 to 30%, for a game that looks incredible. Yeah, pick your poison. Off or on. I'm going to leave them off for now. Ray trace sun shadows and local shadows. I'd recommend running this setup here where sun shadows are off and local shadows are on. The reason being that the sun shadows have a bit more effect on performance when you turn these on, and they don't really look much better. And it's sort of the opposite for local shadows. They tend to look a lot better for very little performance hits. So yeah, it's an interesting one. You'd assume that ray tracing of any kind kills your performance. Well, for local shadows, it doesn't. So yeah, I'd recommend turning these on. Ray trace lighting, I didn't see much effect from turning this on in terms of the actual quality of the lighting. It changes sort of how the lighting looks a bit, but it doesn't affect how good the lighting looks in general. So I've just left this off. I haven't properly played around with this though, so I can't give too much of info on this. So yeah, I'll leave it off. The last two things in here are path tracing for gameplay and for photo mode. Path tracing is a new bit of technology that is basically even of the quality of the game.
It is done. Does it look good?
Yeah, it just looks just so good.
No, does it like look better compared to the other benchmark you ran?
No, because I had all that shit turned on. But I have they get more frames per second. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
Your Discord's not working.
Yeah, it's weird when I stream and Discord is like fucking weird sometimes. Anyways.
Night City, welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there, welcome to the show.
Hello,
You won't find any use for weapons inside.
That's much better. What's going up though? It's staying low. No, the GP temperature is lower now by a couple degrees or something.
Clouds is one of the safest places in all of Night
Only
City.
two willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
We hope you enjoy your stay.
I guess that makes you a real deviant.
Would have had more choices if I didn't have a certain brain parasite.
Vincent, right? I'm Angel. You're Angel.
Damn. But his name is Vincent?
It's V. Just V. Only people I know real well get to use my real name.
But we'll get to know each other well in no time, honey.
Sure. Why not? Do what you do best.
I know that you're dying.
Oh, wait, who said that? Oh, what? Were they just safe word?
Yeah.
How'd you know I'm...
Deep inside, you fear this.
So what if I do?
Of all the voices in your head, the loudest is that calling for help. That... Look around. Tell me what you see.
See what?
There's something in the mirrors.
It's a projection. Your inner landscape.
Just what I needed. Therapy.
I'm not going to analyze you. I won't play any tricks.
You good?
My sole aim is to fulfill your greatest need.
I got it though.
Listen, I'm looking for someone who worked here.
You must see the big picture. You focus too much on details, minor ones, like Evelyn.
Please don't act like you know me.
But are you asking the right questions? How can you...
What did you mean, happen?
What happened to you? What you keep...
And that is...
Come now.
Trusted someone.
But you don't expect any...
Not...
You wish to leave something behind. You would...
Wasn't even... I was out to grab everything. And then, well... It all happened. Feels like that person wasn't even me. Still, if I gotta die, I want to go down in history.
And after that, Do you think death is a disappearing act followed by exactly nothing?
People I've lost live on in my thoughts. And that's what I'll be. A memory.
No longer part of the world. You will still have an impact there. So you believe death is not the end after all. Reassuring.
Rather not that I'll be gone. I wonder what I'll feel.
Can you?
No. So...
This is the part where I tell you what you must do.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Be my guest.
You've never backed down from anything, so don't stop.
Yeah,
In this city, people die
No,
on
it's like they're like androids.
Scott Pop.
No,
But that threat's never stopped you. You dive into the middle of it all. Always have.
Safe word, samurai, samurai.
Things are moving way too fast.
A minor delusion. The truth is, we and our paths are... And what's happening in... Listen, V. Never look back.
Thanks.
No one ever does.
Samurai.
What? What happened? You interrupted the session? Did I do something wrong?
Had all kinds of things going on in my head lately.
Yes, that is...
Think I get why people come here. Come back. Evelyn Parker.
Wait just a sec. That's not how this works. You can't ask me about the dollhouse or anything like that. I could get in serious trouble. Go. Please, just go.
I need this info. Name your price.
She's not here, and I barely even knew her. That's all I can say.
It'll be worth your while. Try to remember.
We're not supposed to accept anything from clients. Everything goes through the shift bosses. I can't just...
Nobody came looking for her. Nothing out of the...
Oh, are you rich?
There was an incident with a client. I don't know the specifics. One doesn't ask about these things around here. Tom might know. He and Evelyn were close. Go.
This incident...
Nobody saw... No. Then they just buried it.
What?
Yep.
No.
Oh. No, it's...
You're gonna help me.
Why?
Not your biz.
I can, but that's it. Well...
Tom.
Friend of Evelyn's.
Where'll I...
He's a doll here. Works the VI...
Thanks.
Sheesh.
Sorry, my bad.
Are those dildos?
Where?
Oh, those are... Whoa, what? Look!
Tokyo. Oh yeah, up here. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're huge!
Yeah, this is for 2 people.
Ugh, it's gonna go up into my stomach, I feel like.
That's how it be. Can't purchase it, it's like, okay.
Damn, that's a shame.
Can't be here. Turn this off. Who's 11? They don't have enough technical ability.
You gotta threaten the person, lady thing.
I don't have enough points.
Can you not? Oh, I don't think you can. Some people could like abuse the system. If you could reset and then change it, I guess. I don't know.
You can refund like these. like the skills you put in, but not your actual points over here. You need 2 more for technical ability. Huh?
You can come back once you leave, or no?
I cannot. I think I can. I just can't exit this. I think. There's a key. Yeah, see, I can't. I need authorization, which means.
Not bad, but it would be much better if I was dying.
What do you mean, free?
True that. Alright, who's got access?
At least over there, no limits. I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
No, no. Authorized access to VIP area.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, sir, you're not. You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am? This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in there. From what I can see,
It looks so creepy.
Say what now?
Pow.
Please stay calm, sir. We're gonna
That's pouting. I'm really pouting.
Inspecting toilet inspection.
His first.
I need authorization. Let's get inside, you big boy.
I get authorization though. I got that authorization card.
You gotta find it probably like, no, somewhere else. Maybe in here when I jack in there. Maybe I would have found it.
Damn. That's alright.
Oh, these guys are scared. Might be you guys.
Is that a butt?
Yeah. Wait, did they miss something here?
Hostile area. Oh!
There's someone here. Studded dildo, okay.
Hey, you got a dildo though finally! You couldn't buy it, but not, you got one for free. Where would you even find that?
No, no. It's in my inventory now.
Can you decorate your house with it?
No, I think you just sell it.
Oh,
From what I understand.
you're in Japan.
There is someone.
You do non-lethal takedown, but then you take their body and you dump it, which is lethal. So like, what?
It's true. No, that's the VIP area. Okay.
How do you know?
That's where it's telling you to go. Did you have anything? Not enough technical ability. Okay. Can't jack in. I need more. What's that mean? I need more? Yeah, tech thing.
Then we can't do anything.
Well, this is from the other side of the place. That's another way to go up. Where's this glass?
Yeah. There's the door on the right.
Oh, just hit some. That's cool.
You can old. You can't go through the door.
Yeah, no, I was just seeing if I could.
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Whatever stands to fuck me up the quickest. Hard day. More like hard life.
Oh, too, that's what I did.
This place always this dead? Thought I heard a tumbleweed roll by.
Dead for you, lively for others. What can I...
Gotta have...
What do you...
Top shelf.
It depends.
Go with your gut.
Easy beef.
Beef. Pierce croissants. Croissants.
Croissant.
You really think they remember nothing?
Well, that's the whole point. They're not supposed to remember. Not a smidge.
Oh, that's why they're dull. They don't remember.
Yeah, okay.
You're not supposed to.
That's kind of... Is that ethical?
A washing machine!
Like...
So why, every time, do they restart the conversation where we left off?
Find Tom.
That's where I came from. Okay. Tom's in number 2. I know where he is.
So why, every time? That's not memory.
So, who has access to Evelyn? Ha ha ha.
I could go guns blazing, but I'm trying to stop it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, spaz up there, homie.
He clipped the couch.
Is that what I think it is? No.
It's looking at
There's just like a bunch of like
smut.
just logs.
It reads like smut.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see. See, he's back outside. Okay. There's no weapons allowed when I came in, so.
Yeah. Oh, he might have access.
That's very true. Wow, he didn't hear that? Okay. There's a vent there. Computer. You get access to all the doors and all the things. There's no cameras here? Okay, good, good. Sorry, Chief. Oh, level up. Where's he at? Double barrel shotgun.
Is that Tom?
Tiger Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. They always got eyes in their dolls. Know what goes on in these boots. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Oh, here we go. There's a little
that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch. Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying.
Like a local thing.
Ooh, pizza. What's it? Okay.
Like local network or something.
Huh?
In the iPad thing.
Here?
What's the local network?
Oh, yeah. The hell? Someone's getting slapped.
I guess he's into that.
Yeah.
He's into being slapped. Oh, wait, this guy does not have pants on.
I just realized that too.
Yeah, me
The
too.
hell? Shit. Here we go, offline surveillance system.
No, I thought you'd really be able to access it from
right
here.
Something spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m. they hauled every last security man to the club. It looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too.
There's someone there.
I just got some XP. So he's back to here. Okay. Still not the guy I can have a conversation with. But he probably has authorization key. It must be his operation. What's this?
Oh, you found something big.
Judy breakfast canceled.
Is Evelyn dead?
No, she's just really looking for a hot dog.
Hot dog?
Left her purse.
Could have had more than one.
All the shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
What's a hot dog?
Just put point into forcing this open. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go into that guy's room.
Well, fuck it.
I thought you were gonna go in from the back.
Hey, no clients allowed in here. Be a germ and close the door on your way out, would you?
You can.
As you can see, I'm very busy.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker. But she used to. What happened?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a you. Ah, you can do better. Try Roxy, same heart-shaped ass.
Looked to me like a reasonable man.
And you look to me like a psycho prick, isn't it?
You've got info? What's your
You need to pull your head out of your ass. Eddie's all... I look like a...
Had to look at the menu here and know. You don't look a thing like these meat. More like a Joy Boy's cum rag.
Man, he's gonna hit you.
Solid fuck. Ugh. Ugh.
Well, aren't you the king of fuck-ups?
You're not helping. Now what?
Hell, why don't you just scan the truth from his gray, lifeless eyes? Or scour his comp?
That just might work.
Yeah.
Sold her off to a ripper.
Chip was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A ripper named Fingers in a back alley for hookers. Sounds like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
Someone's coming in.
No, they're not.
Where's it open? They're still here.
I don't know. So you didn't need to do like what they said, okay. You can just do your own thing. Ooh, katana. That's what I've been looking for. Ooh, it's red too. Cool. Can I open this anymore?
What do you want? Don't shoot.
Relax, you're not in trouble. Just want to talk for a little. Where's Evelyn? Need to talk to her urgently. It's important.
Well, are you mad at her or something?
No. Know where she is or not.
She's not here. Tried calling her more than once, no answer. Heard she was chipping a new faceplate in a clinic in Osaka. No.
Osaka?
Evelyn? No. Told me she left.
Wouldn't.
Mr. Forrest, but we all call him Wood.
Okay, Mr.
He's kind of like a...
Alright, looks like it's fighting time. Let's go, guy. Anyone else? See you, Chief.
I'll skin you to the bone!
I'll fuck you up, motherfucker!
Bye-bye, head. It's open now.
What?
Let's take a look,
French,
shall we?
Not too much. Put it to a wound rather than a kill. Huh. What's this?
Is that tall?
Yeah.
Luke Evelyn.
What's going on
Why
with
is she
her?
stabbing out?
That's what I'm wondering. She's the one who gave you the job in the beginning. Like I heard.
Well, the client wasn't the one who flew off the handle. Something bit her in the ass.
Poor guy.
What do you think? Cyberpsychosis?
Sounds crazy, but she could have been remotely hacked.
Weird.
Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm required to return your weapon. Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here. Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here.
Copy that. Thanks for giving my weapons back, bitch. Let's go back to equipping what I need equipped. Pistola. We gonna equip the pistola? Yes. What are these? Is this better than what I have right now? What is it?
Huh?
Oh, this one I have on. This red one is so much better. Shit. Okay. Yes, sir.
So hold on.
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
Shut the fuck.
That's infidelity.
Don't have time to decide.
I respect that.
Of course you do. You'd have loved to have dropped the H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods. One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
No awareness is empty.
Think Fingers got her?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Makes perfect sense, man.
I just jumped off by accident. A little bit too. What happened in here? Alan's on. Let's see if he. Oh, he'll join me.
Sounds crazy. Weird.
I'm required to return your weapons. So I'd rather not.
Hold on.
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
That's infidelity.
I think.
Ugh. Did I just save? I did.
You did.
Yeah. I just caught the man. That's what I hate about the OBS when it's like people join, you can't hear if they join.